Slippery like a bitch in here. Boom. So we're making pretty good time. Really nothing complex about this at all. Crazy hair. Thank God I don't have to deal with that shit no more, huh? That's like 40 bucks a pop. So peen. Also, you guys look beautiful. So we got a whole bunch of goodies in the garage. I got the whole Y pipe for the down pipe. So this is a 3-inch on top and a 2.5 on the bottom. Also got all the turbo things that I needed. 10AN drain line. This is vacuum lines, I believe, and then gasket sealer when we take off the oil pan. Alright, so we're gonna start with getting the whole supercharger off, intake off, and basically getting this all ready for me to pull out the engine. I'm not going to bore you guys with this because you guys have seen on my channel me take this apart billions of times, but I am going to try to document how to prepare an engine, a 3.7, how to pull this kind of engine. 20 minutes later and the Pro Charger is out. You guys have seen me do this millions of times, but it was like 20 minutes. It's all sitting over there, pretty, all the belts, intake, all that stuff. So now the next step would be take off the intake manifold, get this intercooler pipe off, start taking off the radiator, getting all the coolant out, the oil, and then getting all the pipelines out. So we're making pretty good time. Yeah, everything's going smooth. I'll start getting more in detail when I get closer to me actually getting to the engine and pulling. All this stuff is like normal stuff you always see me on the channel, nothing new. But when I start getting to that, yeah, I'll start documenting more. So if there's people out there, 3.7 community that's trying to pull an engine, yeah, I'll give you more detail. All right, let's put this right there and boom. There we go, all that's off. And now the next step would be to get the coolant so we can get all this stuff off. Here's my little detail thing. The 3.7 engine is very, very easy to work with. So I'm gonna tell you guys this. The wiring harness right here, when you're pulling this engine, just follow it from here, follow it all the way through, and everything lines up perfectly. There's really nothing complex about this at all. And this thick wire is for your ECU. This one, you don't even have to disconnect. You just put it off to the side. But then you literally follow it to the other side, and the other side's all disconnected. You can see it over there. It's all disconnected over here, and that's it. You're not taking it apart or anything like that. You just see it, and then when you put the engine back in and you start plugging stuff in, it just lines up, and there's nothing you really can miss. So I'm debating if I want to jack up the car, drain the coolant, and drain the oil, and basically take off the bell housing bolts, my O2 sensors, and basically get it all ready to where I can pull it. So now that I got basically the top part all taken apart, the next part would be jacking it up and draining the coolant, draining the oil. So I think I'm gonna leave that for another day. I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'll pick up the camera tomorrow when I actually get to the part where I'm gonna pull the engine.
Day 2.
Start the morning off with a nice little bucked up energy drink. Yes sir. This needs to be with the Pro Charger kit, so that's why I took it off. Makes the throttle body turn a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna drain this coolant right now. Trying to keep this clean because I'm gonna reuse it. That's like 40 bucks a pop. So and all this stuff is just covered in belt dust. Thank God I don't have to deal with that shit no more, huh? So I'm trying to catch it all.
Ew, it leaked.
It did leak. Not that bad though. I mean, I was already prepared for it to have coolant leak, so should just slide right out. Done. That's it. Alright, well, that's the most of the coolant that should come out. So we're gonna go ahead and cap this. I don't know how much coolant this will have. Oh, no, this is dry as a bitch. So now, this just slides out of there, and then comes up like this. Like that. Alright, well, crazy hair. We got pretty much all the bell housing bolts off. So, right there is all the bell housing. I'm going to show you guys more of where they actually are, but yeah, most of the stuff we got off. So we already recorded that. I'll take you guys under the car and I'll show you guys what else I did underneath. But right now we're eating some food. Fuck. Fuck. Number 2, ready? Oh. Cool.
Dramatic.
My. What? Hooking up the thing to pull the engine out. There it is. Ready to get pulled. Alright, so everything is off the car, and let me show you guys this part, that right down there where the starter is, that go in there for the flywheel. Let me see if I can give you guys best thing possible. Yeah, there it is. So that part right there, that's what screws onto your torque converter. That bolt right there. So, ooh, stuff's still dripping down here. I gotta be careful. So you just, all you have to do is you have to take those off. There's 4 bolts. Take those off. You have to have somebody spin the front. As those spin, you take a little 15mm to it and you take off those little bolts. Then the torque converter and the transmission is done. The bell housing bolts are all stuck in right there. So that right there. So that's where the bell housing bolt is, and it's all around. I can't really show you guys that much. I can't fit the camera in here. But yeah, that's where the bell housing bolts are. We have everything all chained up. Only thing left to do is to take off the whole intercooler on it, and then pull off the whole entire engine, take off the pulley, and everything should be good to go. Alright, well, good morning. This is day 3, I think, of picking it, or removing the engine. Cherry picker out and ready to go for the engine. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Hook it on there. Gotta make sure it's all in the right position. Oh. What happened? Bit dead? Oh. Okay, keep it going. Alright, you should be able to start yanking her back. You have to go little by little. There you go. Yep. Okay. Okay. It's setting on this up. Lift her up. There you go. Yeah, we pull it out. Okay. Yeah. Alright. We're good. Alright, now set it down. Alright. This in first. Oh, it's not a heavy engine. So. No. I'm just. Hold on. Oh shit. Turn it back. There you go. There. Yeah, and then it's slippery like a bitch in here. Damn, it really moves that freely. Alright, well, engine is out of the car. The whole engine bay is now naked once again. So now all we're going to do is take off these headers. Take off the headers. And then I have to take off the front pulley and the oil pan. And basically get all of it ready for the turbo. The only thing that is going to suck balls is that when I put the car back in, I got to figure out where to mount the hoist at, because right now, as you can see, we have it mounted right there where the long tubes are, and when we put it back in, it won't have long tubes. Alright guys, well that is going to be it for this video. This is of course going to be a multi-series type kind of vid. Hope you guys liked the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned because this is going to be a crazy build. I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you can believe it, you can achieve it. See ya.